If you want to create a rotating gallery like this in Adobe After Effects, this is how easy you can achieve that. First, create whatever shape you want, for example a rectangle with rounded corners, and place that in the center of the composition window. Once you're happy with the shape, we want to duplicate this layer by selecting it and clicking Ctrl D or Ctrl D on PC as many times as you like. Now you want to pre-compose these shape layers individually by right-clicking on them one by one and clicking Pre-compose. Now you can have an image to any of these layers by double-clicking on it to open it, dragging an image from the project window into the timeline window, clicking the keyboard shortcut S to adjust the scale of the image, and then click on the drop-down next to your image under Track Matte and change to your shape layer. Now you can go back to your main composition, add the effect CC Light Sweep to the shape layer composition you just edited to add a bit of a light effect to your shape. You can adjust width and sweep intensity based on what you like. Go through the same process with the other two layers, then right-click in the timeline window, go to New and select Null Object. This null object is going to be used to rotate the images in the carousel. The next step is to select everything except the background and then click any of the checkboxes underneath 3D layer so that you can adjust all of them in 3 directions. Now change the view in the composition window to top or custom view 1 if you want to visually see what's going to happen in the next step. Then select the null object, click P to open the position property, and then click and drag the Z value to the right to adjust the point in 3D space that your images are going to rotate around. Now if you click the keyboard shortcut R to open the rotation properties of the null object, and then click and drag the Y rotation, it rotates the way we want, but the images are not moving because they are not linked to the null object yet. So link the first shape layer composition to the null object by clicking the drop-down next to that layer under Parent and Link and select the null object. Now you want to rotate the null object with 120 degrees in the Y rotation property, which is 1/3 of a full rotation. Then you want to link the next shape layer composition the same way and then move both of them another 120 degrees by setting the Y rotation to 120 plus 120. And finally, you link the third layer. Now, when they are all linked, you can set a keyframe on the Y rotation by clicking on the stopwatch next to it, move the playhead and then adjust the value, and it will now rotate around the null object. And if you want to change the view back to default, it looks like this. And if you want the text to rotate around an object, check the video that I will link here on the screen. Thanks for watching.